Yeah. Yeah.
Hi everyone, welcome to Enjoy English School. I'm Steven.
I'm Minnie.
Today's date is November 13th, and we're still on the topic of features.
那我们今天继续我们昨天的专题特写，11月13号。
And this is day 2 of Hollywood, America's Movie Wonderland.
我们今天呢，主题一样是美国电影的黄金国度好莱坞哦。
Have you ever dreamed of being a movie star?
I actually did.
Well, who knows? Maybe you could become famous, right? And you might end up on the Walk of Fame.
那我们今天要特别讲的呢，就是好莱坞的星光大道。
Let's get started.
那我们开始吧。
One place that both tourists and stars alike hope to end up in, LA, is on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
那所有游客跟巨星同样都希望最终能登上的地方就是好莱坞的星光大道。
So here we see both tourists and stars alike. Both and alike, they're both emphasizing they're similar to each other. So both tourists and stars. So I could just take out alike, but alike is emphasizing that they're similar to each other. They're similar in what respect, in what way? They all hope to end up. Okay, end up, this verb, it means that they hope to come to this place. So if I said, oh, how did you end up here? That means how did you come here? Why did you come here, right? So end up, they hope to reach this place, LA, which is short for Los Angeles, so that they can be on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. A walk is a path, a small road. Okay, a walk of fame. Fame is when everybody knows you, okay, when you're famous. Famous is an adjective and the noun form is fame.
好，那 both 跟 and 呢，就代表两个双方都同样想做什么事情。那后面我们用 alike， 它是强调的作用，代表两个同样的都希望能够 end up， 就是来到什么样的地方呢 ？LA 就是洛杉矶的缩写啦。那 walk 它其实也有可以等同于 path，P-A-T-H path 就是一个小路小径的意思。那最后这一个字呢 ，fame 它是名词，名望或声誉的意思。
Right, and here, end up in LA, there's two prepositions next to each other. That might be confusing, but if I break it up, it might be easier. End up, like I said, that verb, what it means, they're together. End up is together, and in LA is together. So when you're saying that you're in a city, the preposition we use is in, I-N. So it's end up in LA.
up 跟 in 两个介系词在一起，大家可能会有点 confuse 哦，但是不用担心，因为 end up 它其实就是一个片语，它这两个是一起的。最后的那个 in 呢，它其实是跟着 LA in 加地方来使用，所以才会有两个介系词放在一起的情况哦。
The idea for the walk was first put forward in 1953. Okay, so put forward usually means it's an idea that's suggested or offered. Okay, it was put forward in 1953.
所以呢，建立这条大道的点子最初呢是在1953年提出。那这个提出其实就我们这边就用 put forward 这个字提出。
E.M. Stewart, the president of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, wanted to find a way of protecting Hollywood's charm.
那好莱坞的商会主席 E.M. 史都华想找到一个能够保护好莱坞魅力的一个方法。
So a chamber of commerce is an organization that's made of businesses, and it's a good way for businesses to have a network or to get to know each other. That's what a chamber of commerce is. So this organization is trying to find a way to protect or find a way of protecting. If you use the original present tense of the verb protect, make sure you have to in front of it. But if you're using protecting, use the preposition of. So the way of protecting or way to protect Hollywood's charm. Charm is that feeling of magic that everyone sees when they are attracted to Hollywood.
所以呢 Chamber of Commerce 这个字它其实就是商会的意思。那后面呢这边有 to 加原形动词，或者你可以使用 of 加上动名词 VING 的形式。那 charm 呢这个字就是吸引的意思，代表某人吸引你或很有吸引力。
Let's take a short break. Over 1,500 men and women were originally selected to be included on the Sidewalk of Stars.
有1500多位的男性及女性，最终呢被挑选出来，囊括在这条星光熠熠的人行道上面哦。
Okay, here I said over 1,500, right? I could also say 1,500. Okay, both of these are acceptable. Men and women were originally, so in the beginning, there were these many people selected. So this is also a way of saying chosen, okay? They were originally chosen to be included on the Sidewalk of Stars. This is just another way to say Walk of Fame. So a sidewalk is that little place where people can walk beside the main road. That's a sidewalk. And of stars, stars are people who are famous, movie stars.
所以呢，这边1500有2个讲法，第一个就是1500，第二个呢就是15个百 1500，两个讲法，然后再来 selected 就是被选择，所以我们也可以用 chosen 来做替换。最后呢 sidewalk 它其实就是我们路边的人行道的意思，只是这边它用 sidewalk of stars， 它就是用另外一种说法来形容这个星光大道。
Okay.These were all people who had made significant achievements in film, television, radio, and music.
那这些人都在电影、电视、广播及音乐方面有极重要的成就哦。
Significant means very large or big, right? So big achievements, important achievements. Achieve, this verb, it means to 得到, to get something, right? So achievements are things that you have achieved. There are things that maybe helped the industry, it helped, or something that's really important, made everyone go, wow, that's really incredible. That's an achievement. And here we see in film is another word for movies.
那在这边 significant 这个形容词非常重要，因为它自己本身就是很大很重要的意思。那 achievement 它原本呢是动词达成 achieve 这个字变成成就。那在这个地方有重大成就，就代表说它可能是一个幕后推手，它可能有一个革命性的一个进展等等的。那 in film 这个 film 其实就是等于 movie 电影。
By 1960, the first star for director Stanley Kramer was placed near the intersection of Hollywood and Gower. So here we see by 1960, so since that's a setting, we put a comma behind there. The first star was placed near the intersection of Hollywood and Gower. So that's the main sentence. But we see a comma for director Stanley Kramer, comma. This part right here is just describing who that first star was for. It was for director Stanley Kramer.
所以这一整个句子呢，它的意思是说，到了1960年，首颗星星就颁给了这个导演 Stanley Kramer， 然后呢，并且放置在好莱坞跟高尔的这个交汇的地方。所以在这边我们可以看到逗号中间的这个人名，他又是在做一个特别强调形容前面提到的 first star 第一个得到星星的人。
So when two streets, Hollywood and Gower, when they intersect, when they cross each other, that's an intersection. So the star was placed not in the intersection or far from the intersection. It was placed near the intersection, okay? So if you go to Hollywood and Gower's intersection, you can probably find his star, Stanley Kramer's star.
所以呢 intersection 这个字就是交汇处或者是十字路口的意思，所以当你如果到这个好莱坞的这个地方的时候，或许你就可以找到这第一颗星星咯。
Right, and that's the right grammar. So when you say there's an intersection, the intersection of street A and street B, that's the right grammar.
所以呢在用 intersection 这个的文法特别注意的时候，也可以记得它是 intersection of A and B， 就什么的交汇处 ，A 跟 B 的交汇处。
Let's take a short break. More celebrities are added to the walk each year.
那每一年都有更多的明星被增添在这个星光大道上。
All right, so we see the word celebrities, right? The singular form is C-E-L-E-B-R-I-T-Y. But this word, even for people in America, we think it's really long. So we'll actually shorten it to celebs, okay?
Celebs.
C-E-L-E-B, and then if it's a plural form, we add an S. So more celebs are added to the walk each year, every year.
所以呢，刚刚老师有特别提到 celebrity 它原本是 Y 嘛，那因为子音加 Y， 所以我们去掉 Y 加上 IES。那因为美国人呢，他们就是会找很多方法来节省自己，帮助自己的生活更 easy 一点，所以呢，我们可以直接把它拼成 CELEB， 然后复数直接加 S 就好了。那后面的 each year 其实就是每一年的意思。
And celebrities can be people who are singers, people who are YouTube stars, KOLs. They can be movie stars. Anyone who is well known as a celebrity.
只
Sports
要
stars.
有名的就可以
Right.
都叫 celebrity 哦。
Okay. To get a spot, a person first has to be nominated.
那如果你想要在星光大道占有一席的话，首先你要被先提名。
A spot is a location or a part of something. So a spot on the walk. Okay? To get a spot, they have to be nominated. So nominated is the verb, right? To be nominated. To nominate someone, you can say that I nominate you for this award. So the preposition for that is for. Nominate someone for a spot.
所以 spot 这个字其实就是一个点、一个地方的意思，所以我们这边引申成占有一席之地。那再来呢 ，nominate 这个提名这个字，如果你要被什么提名，为了什么提名，那我们介系词后面通常会接 for。
Okay. Each year, the selection committee chooses 20 to 24 celebrities from a pool of about 200 nominees.
那每年联选委员会都会从大概200人的这个入围的名单中挑选20到24位明星咯。
Right, so a selection committee, so people who select, right? They're selecting who they want to choose. Committee is usually a group of people in an organization who make the decisions for that organization.
那 committee 这个字本来就是一个就是委员会的意思，所以这边我们前面加上 selection 整个字就会变成联选委员会，就是这一群人聚在一起专门去选别人的这些人。
Right, how many are they choosing? 20 to 24. That hyphen between numbers, we say to, T-O, 20 to 24. And from a pool of about 200 nominees, when there are a lot of contestants or people that are up for an award, we'll say that they're from a pool. They're not really in a swimming pool. They're just saying that there's 200 people in this pool.
所以呢，通常我们数字20到24中间那个一个杠杠，我们英文里面我们用 to 这个介系词来把它当做来念它。那 a pool 它不是真的泳池啦，它指的就是一群人里面从这么多个里面挑出其中少部分的这样子。
Right, so from a pool of 200 nominees, that would mean there are exactly 200 people who are nominated. A person who is nominated is a nominee, okay? And so from a pool of 200 nominees means there's exactly 200 people, but we're adding about to show that there are close to 200 people. There could be 201, 202, or 199, so that's about 200 nominees.
所以这边呢，我们看到 nominee 后面是一，这就代表他是被提名者的意思。那这边因为我们数字前面有一个 about 大约200人，就代表他不是真的刚刚好200人，有可能是199、198或者202等等的大约那个数字。
If selected or if chosen, if selected, that person needs to accept the nomination and agree to attend a presentation ceremony.
所以如果被选上了，这个人就需要接受提名，而且一定要同意出席一场这个颁奖典礼哦。
Right, so you have to accept the nomination, okay, and you have to agree to attend. I could say agree to go to a presentation ceremony, but when it's a ceremony, 一个典礼, something that's very formal, usually we use the verb attend, right, to attend a ceremony. And the presentation ceremony, presentation comes from the verb present, right, to give. And it's like usually it's a more official way of giving someone, like presenting an award. Presentation could also be replaced with what kind of ceremony it is. It could be a wedding ceremony or it could be a graduation ceremony.
所以呢，这边 agree to attend 我们也可以用 agree to go to， 但是因为我们后面看到是典礼 ceremony， 所以它整个会用比较正式的动词，我们用 attend。那 presentation ceremony presentation 这个字就是 present 这个动词变成的。那 present 它就有一个颁奖这个颁的这个动作，给的这个动作。那如果我们把 presentation 改掉变成 graduation ceremony， 那就变成毕业典礼。那如果把它变成 wedding ceremony， 就变成结婚典礼啦。
Right, and here we already learned 3 different forms of nominees, right? Nomination. Nominate is, this verb is to nominate someone, right? To be nominated is you got nominated. Nominees is the noun, is the person who is nominated. And nomination is that noun of the award or the thing that you're going for, okay?
所以我们这边提名 nominate 这个我们已经学到3个不一样的时态。第一个当然就是动词 nominate， 再来就是 nominee 就是被提名者，它是名词。在 nomination 一个提名的这一个动作的名词。
Okay. There is also a fee of US $40,000, usually paid by the nominating group or committee.
那他们还需要去付一笔4万美金的费用。那这个金额呢，通常都是由提名小组或者是委员会他去支付的。
Okay, there is also, there is, this doesn't mean that I can see it, like there is, right? There is means it exists, this thing exists. There is also a fee, F-E-E. Fee, you could also use the word price, P-R-I-C-E. There is a price of, and I read it as US $40,000. You could also read it as 40,000 US dollars. Usually paid by. Who pays it? It's paid by, this preposition is saying who is paying for it. The nominating group, the group who nominated this person, group or committee. And group and committee, they could both be the same thing, but committee is specifying that it's the group of people who make the decisions.
所以在这边呢 ，there is there are 句型嘛，这边指的是它存在一个费用。那费用呢，除了用 FE fee 以外，我们也可以用 PRICE price 来代表。那这个4万块美金的部分，在英文里面，刚刚老师有一个非常标准的翻译，2个方法 ，US 要放前面，放后面都可以这样子使用。再来的话就是 paid by， 它是一个被动语态，就是代表谁去付这笔钱。那后面他提到的 nominating group 跟 committee， 它其实指的都是这个联选委员会的部分。
Okay, today or presently, there are over 2,600 stars or 2,600 stars on the 18-block walk.
那到今天呢，有超过2600颗星在这个范围到达18个街区的这个星光大道上面哦。
Okay, so yesterday we had the word blockbuster, and I said we were going to describe what a block is, right? In America, when we say that it's 2 blocks, okay, let's just say 1 block first. A block in a city is whenever there is 4 roads, okay? So let's say this is a main road, this is another 2 main roads, and this is the main road right here, okay? So this is considered a block in a city when it's surrounded by 4 main roads. So 18 blocks is a lot of, it's a very, very, very big walk of fame.
Yeah, it is. 所以呢 block 我们昨天有讲到卖座嘛，对不对？那也是有用 block 这个字。那今天的 block 指的是街区。那什么叫做一个街区呢？我们可以 block 其实还有积木的意思，所以我们可以想象你拿一个乐高，那就是一个街区。所以你想哦，如果18个街区的名字，哇，那真的很多哎。
That's a lot. Who do you think will be the next to land on the Hollywood Walk of Fame?
那你认为下一个将登上好莱坞星光大道的人会是谁呢？
So to land on, this means like stars are usually in the sky, right? Usually when it touches the ground, like when an airplane touches the ground, we say that the airplane landed on, right? On the ground. But if a star comes down and lands on the ground, that's why we use to land on, because they're stars.
那 land 这个字其实就是降落意思。那通常星星我们都在天上嘛，但是我们现在是把星星放在星光大道上面，所以我们就用 land on。
All right, let's go into the review. All right, Minnie, if I asked you, how did you end up in Taipei? What do I mean by end up?
就是你怎么会来到台北，登上台北
Right, and then what is the Walk of Fame?
？Walk of Fame 就是好莱坞的星光大道。
Hey, if I put forward an idea, what does that mean?
我提出了一个意见。
And who is the Chamber of Commerce?
Chamber of Commerce 就是商会。
All right, I'm going to select you to be in the Chamber of Commerce. What does select
所以
mean?
要他挑选我。
Because you made a lot of significant achievements. What is significant and what is achievements?
那就是代表我达成了很多重要的成就。
Right. Okay, so right now I want to meet you at the intersection of 忠孝东路 and 敦化南路. What is the intersection?
就是忠孝东路跟敦化南路的交汇处。
Right, of 2 streets, okay? So, who is a celebrity or a celeb?
就是名人或明星。
Okay, and can you tell me what the difference is between nominate, the verb, and then nominee and nomination?
Nominate 它就是动词的提名，那 nominee 它就是被提名者 ，nomination 它也是名词的提名。
All right, what if I nominated you? What would you say? I?
我提名你，那我就会变成我被提名。I was nominated.
Perfect. Okay, and who is the committee of an organization? What do they do?
联选委员会。
Right, okay. And today, if I'm going to a very formal kind of event, what's the verb that I would use?
Attend.
Right, so I attend a presentation ceremony or a wedding ceremony, right? All right, thank you so much for tuning in today. We'll see you guys next time.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
第30页专题特写，美国电影黄金国度好莱坞。
Hollywood, America's movie wonderland. One place that both tourists and stars alike hope to end up in LA is on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. The idea for the walk was first put forward in 1953. E.M. Stewart, the president of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, wanted to find a way of protecting Hollywood's charm. Over 1,500 men and women were originally selected to be included on the sidewalk of stars. These were all people who had made significant achievements in film, television, radio, and music. By 1960, the first star for director Stanley Kramer was placed near the intersection of Hollywood and Gower. More celebrities are added to the walk each year. To get a spot, a person first has to be nominated. Each year, the selection committee chooses 20 to 24 celebrities from a pool of about 200 nominees. If selected, that person needs to accept the nomination and agree to attend a presentation ceremony. There is also a fee of $40,000 usually paid by the nominating group or committee. Today, there are over 2,600 stars on the 18-block walk. Who do you think will be the next to land on the Hollywood Walk of Fame?